The odds of making it to the NFL are extremely low. About 9 out of 10,000 college players make it in the NFL. A little under 1%. The odds were stacked against Chris Borland. He didn't play football until his freshman year of high school, and he didn't have much attention around him until he made this spectacular diving play over the offensive line. This play went viral. Borland finally had some hype around his name. Borland would become a 2-star recruit by the end of his senior year and had 6 D1 offers from schools like Wisconsin, Cincinnati, Iowa, Louisville, Miami, Ohio, and Virginia. Chris committed to Wisconsin and would actually get some playing time as a freshman. He would record 54 tackles, 5 sacks, and a pick. But his sophomore season would be cut short due to a shoulder injury. He would use his medical redshirt and sit out the remainder of the 2010 season. After his redshirt season, Chris would have a breakout season in 2011. He would record over 143 tackles and 2 interceptions. This drew a lot of attention, and his junior and senior seasons didn't disappoint either. He would snag over 100 tackles in each of the next 2 seasons and would declare for the NFL draft. Although Borland's stats were great, his draft stock wasn't high. Many teams thought he was too small for the linebacker position. He was only 5'11", and his reach was short. It also didn't help that his speed was just average. His speed was his main flaw, and it didn't help at the combine when he ran a 4.78. Borland fell into the 3rd round of the NFL draft and was picked number 77 overall by the 49ers. Chris Borland's hard work had finally paid off, and his NFL dream was about to come true. Borland's NFL career would start off slow. He missed 2 of his first 6 games and would only record 7 total tackles in the other 4. But in week 7, he would strike fire and record 8 tackles and a sack. Borland's play would only get better from here. He would average over 10 tackles a game the rest of the season, and 2 games in which he recorded 18 and 15 tackles. With a solid rookie season, Borland looked to replace an old and soon-to-retire Patrick Willis. But then, the unexpected happened. Chris Borland retired at age 24, just after his rookie season, becoming the first player ever to retire after 1 season without a serious injury. Borland explained that the risk of a head injury was too high. This was during the concussion crisis, and it must have convinced him that football wasn't meant for him anymore. I just couldn't imagine spending 9 years grinding just to make it to the NFL, and after 1 year, calling it quits. Did he not know going in that football is a dangerous sport? So what does he do now that he gave up his NFL career? Chris Borland now helps other football players and military veterans transition to their new lives after their careers have ended. He explains that change is hard for all people and that it is easy to get into trouble. He works with the After the Impact Fund, which creates custom treatment plans for veterans and former NFL players that might or might not have CTE. This was actually a big concern regarding the NFL. This was during the time of the concussion crisis, and the abrupt retirement was not only shocking to many people in itself, but the reasoning behind it added even more attention to the NFL. Borland earned the title as the scariest man in the NFL. He drew so much attention to the NFL and created a spotlight that they couldn't get out of. The NFL had to do something to relieve the pressure they had on them by the media, players, and fans. So the NFL added some new rules. The year of Borland's retirement, they added a new rule that would protect defensiveless players and later on eliminate the blindside block entirely. So hits like this and this and this would result in a flag or even a possible ejection. Borland's career was incredibly short, but it didn't prevent him from changing the NFL entirely. He pretty much forced the NFL to create new rules, and is part of the reason why now the NFL is so much softer than what it used to be. Although what Borland did was unexpected, it was what he felt was right for him to do, and has made positive changes in people's lives from it. If you like these videos, please make sure to like and subscribe. And if you have any video ideas, please comment below. Thank you.